Is the M2 MacBook Air good enough for music production? If you want to find out, just stick around. What I've got here is a fully spec'd 13-inch MacBook Air with the M2 CPU. Fully spec'd means it has 24 gigabytes of RAM and 2 terabytes of storage. So I didn't go for the base model because I did want to have some overhead. Now, what I've got here, what you guys are looking at, is a project I ported from my main studio PC, which is a Windows machine. I just sent it over to the MacBook Air, and it didn't went so smooth. There was different plugins that I had installed here and there, but for the most part it was great. I'm running it on the Cubase 14 Pro, and we're gonna take a look on the list of instruments that are running and some of the effects that this plugin, that this project is running. Now, I'm running 512 buffer size, and right now my external audio card is not. I'm just running it straight from the MacBook Air's output, and let me tell you, I'm pretty surprised of just how much this computer is able to handle. I mean, sure, look at the CPU here. There's a high as your guard, but this is like a real life project. It's a real use case. This is actually a song. I kind of finished it, and it's running smoothly. And mind you, I'm also recording this with OBS in the background. There's just a lot going on, and it doesn't break a sweat. I mean, alright, you know what, that's not completely true. Okay, so if you look at the temps here, I guess this is the only downside, but I don't really care. So the MacBook Air has passive cooling. That means it has no fan to cool it down, but there's also no noise. But so when you run a prolonged session, you can see the temps getting to around 85, 86, 90 degrees. I don't break a sweat. It's like a full-on project, but it would be wrong for me to say there's no downside at all. It is what it is. Having said that, this is like, I'm doing everything on this laptop. I'm doing music production, I'm doing programming, I'm doing video editing, whatnot. I just think it's a wonderful laptop. It's so portable and it's pretty powerful. I mean, this project, I ran it on my Windows machine that has AMD Ryzen 5 9950X with 16 performance cores. This has like 4 performance cores, and it just runs it pretty smoothly. So let's take a look at some of the instruments that are running right now. There's a few synths here. I mean, admittedly, there's Nexus, which is like a sample-based instrument. So these use more RAM instead of the CPU. But there are more proper synths here, like Omnisphere and the UAD. This is the native UAD plugin, not like the hardware-based one. So it runs on the M2 CPU. And if we'll take a look also on the mixer, I mean, on the right side I have my groups, on the left side there's the channels, and just take a look at the vocal group. Just see how many, only on the vocal group, see how many plugins are running. On the master bus there's actually Ozone 11, and I mean, Ozone, I don't know if you guys use it, but it's CPU intensive stuff. It's a big bump on CPU usage. and just take a look at all the other channels. Each one of them, I don't know, I guess on average there's like 3 or 4 plugins on the channels, and it's just running smoothly even while I'm recording. um, so I think it's not discussed a lot in YouTube. I did, at least me, I didn't find a lot of info on MacBook Air for audio music production. I just want to say that for most of us users out there, this is a great machine for music production. It's got a tons of power. I mean, you can overload it, but you can also overload M4 Max right now. You can do it if you work inefficient in an inefficient way. Anyway, you can tax the CPU in every way. So this is a great laptop, and I think its advantages are in portability, in how lightweight it is, how portable it is, and I absolutely love this computer. I sit at the couch, I lay in bed, and I'm producing music. I can do tons of stuff with it. I don't feel limited. There's actually an M4 MacBook Air right now, which I'm so tempted to buy, but you know what? I'm not sure the increase is big enough, so uh, I'll have to consider it. But if it is, I'll definitely do a comparison video. I'll show you probably the exact same project and see like how much less the CPU is running. Um, yeah. So anyway, if you enjoy this, please like and subscribe. I'd love to make more content for you. If you guys have any questions or I don't know, some tests you would like to do, just leave a comment. I'll try to be as responsive as possible. Yeah, that's it, guys. See you later.